Hey, everybody. What's going on? You guys doing all right? Okay, I hope you're all doing very well. So, I was getting ready to have a little snack here before I head off to work. You guys want to hang out for a little while? Yeah? All right, I was hoping you would. So, just a fun little video today. I'm having some Pop Tarts, just a little snack. I just love Pop Tarts. But these are the frosted blueberry Pop Tarts, and these are frosted cherry. So I thought I would just do something a little different today. I brought my toaster with me, so I'm going to toast them right here in my studio, and I have a little plate here to put them on. Some ice water and my favorite little Binaural Eats glass that my wife bought for me years ago. I just love that glass. That's the coolest thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Just some Pop Tarts. I saw a funny episode of one of my favorite TV shows just the other day, so I thought I'd talk about that and some of my other favorite TV shows when I was growing up. So way back in the olden days. So yeah, Pop Tarts, a little bit of a story time. First thing I want you guys to do is just sit back, relax, you put your feet up. Don't worry about a thing. You just hang out with me for a while and just relax, okay? All right, so what do we want to do first? I think I'll do the cherry ones first because blueberry is my favorite. My wife always makes fun of me because I say my favorite foods for last. All right. I love these Pop Tarts because they have these really light foil wrappers. They make the coolest sounds. I could just do a whole video of the wrapper sounds. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is just, there we go, open these up, and then I'm just going to do two at a time. That way I can eat them when they're nice and hot. You have to be careful too, because when you take these things out of the toaster, that filling is like really hot. So let's put these over here in the toaster. There we go. Hopefully they don't get stuck down in there. There we go. So yeah, I wanted to put the toaster right on my table, but it just didn't work out because, well, for one, it's way too big. So, and then it's a silver toaster, so the glare from the light was just terrible. So I just decided to put it on my little table over here. So just move that out of the way for a minute. Hopefully I have it set just right. It's a fairly new toaster, so I'm still learning the settings. But so yeah, I was flipping through the channels the other day, just bored trying to find something to watch, and there was this old episode of the Brady Bunch on TV. I just love that show. That's one of my favorite TV shows. So anyway, Alice was making a piece of toast for Mr. Brady, I think, and anyway, the toast was done, and it popped up, and it literally flew out of the toaster, and she reached over and grabbed it like it was nothing, like it was a normal thing for her to do. But I've never seen a toaster do that. Have you guys ever seen toast like fly right out of the toaster? Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be a goofy video, I can tell. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully, wouldn't that be cool if those Pop Tarts just flew right out onto my plate? Okay, get your game face on. All right. So yeah, I just thought the Brady Bunch. I have a whole bunch of TV shows I used to love when I was a kid. Way back in the olden days. So I just thought I would talk about some of my favorite TV shows from way back when. So I think they're probably almost done. I can smell them cooking now. So you have to be careful when you take them out of there too. You guys ever bite into a really hot Pop Tart right out of the toaster and that filling's just so hot? As soon as those things pop up, I'm gonna have to check my mics here. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna check them real quick while that's toasting. Okay, how's that? Just make sure everything's okay for you guys. Oh, what happened to this one? There we go. I'll move that filter up and tip that in a little bit more, just like that. Whoops. There we go. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm doing my mic check. Whoa, those things are hot. So yeah, sorry about that. Let's just make sure everything's okay. So there we go. Move that in a little bit more. Tip that up. The cable looks good. All right, that one looks good. Oh, let's move that up just a little bit more. There we go. This one looks good. Cable looks good. And tip that in. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, here we go. Some nice toasted frosted cherry Pop Tarts. Here we go. I had to hold them on the plate there. I didn't want them to fall off. Let's see. There we go. Those things are hot. So good. All right. Real quick, too, before I get too much more into the video, I just wanted to say that I hope all of you watching are safe and healthy, and your family and loved ones are too. There's a lot going on in the world these days, so I hope you're all doing great. Yeah, I just love the Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island. You guys remember that one? That was such a corny show, but I just loved it. I watched it almost every day after school. And Happy Days. I just loved the Fonz. He was so cool. Henry Winkler, the guy that played the Fonz, he did an interview on the Barbara Walters show. And my mom had me so excited all week long because she kept telling me the Fonz is going to be on Barbara Walters. And Well, it turned out it wasn't the Fonz. It was just Henry Winkler, the actor, and I was so disappointed because I waited all week long to see the Fonz on the Barbara Walters show, and it wasn't even him. It was Henry Winkler. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do, so we don't have to wait so long for these to toast. I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can get this box open. There we go. I'm gonna toast the blueberry ones. That way they'll be toasting while I'm eating this one and telling my story. There we go. Uh-oh, this one's got a crack in it. That might be bad news because normally they fall apart and get stuck in the toaster, but we'll see how they turn out. There we go. So let's see, what other shows were there? Oh, you remember that one? It was called The Land of the Lost. This family, they were canoeing down the stream, and somehow they got zapped into, prehistoric times where there were dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that was such a great show. But there were these big, they were like lizard creatures that walked on 2 feet, and they were this just really tall, scary lizards. But you guys know the basketball player Bill Laimbeer? When he was in high school, he actually played one of those. They were called slee stacks, and he was just so much bigger and taller than everyone else in high school, and the producers of the show, they wanted a really tall actor to play the role of one of the slee stacks. There was a bunch of them, but he was definitely the tallest one. So yeah, when he was in high school, he played one of those scary lizards. Isn't that crazy? All right, hopefully, perfect timing. It's almost kind of scary when those things pop up like that. So let's see. This is the one that was cracked. So let's see. Yes, I did it. I got it out of there without breaking it. There we go. These actually, they have, a nice little crunch to them. I'm glad because I was thinking before I did the video, I wasn't really sure how the Pop Tarts were going to turn out, if they were going to be soft and not much sound, but they're actually nice and crispy. So I'm happy about that. So here's the blueberry ones. I'm just gonna hold them so they don't slide off the plate. There we go. Tell you what, I think these are toasted just right. Whoa. I don't know if you guys can see that steam coming up or not, but those things are really hot. Yeah, another show I used to love, it was a cartoon, but was Scooby Doo. Where Are You? The original ones from way back, I don't know, probably 40 years ago. Whoa, that was hot. Better wait a minute and let them cool off a little bit. So yeah, I could talk forever about cartoons. I just love cartoons so much, but maybe we'll save that for another video. But Scooby Doo was one of my favorites. It was I don't know, maybe about 10 or 11 years ago. My wife bought me the whole set of the original Scooby Doo Where Are You cartoons. That was a great gift too. I ripped open the box and started watching them like right away. Yeah, another one of my favorite shows was The $6 Million Man. I just love that one. Steve Austin, he was so cool. And then, of course, you had the Bionic Woman. Let's see, what were some other ones? Oh, Starsky and Hutch and Dukes of Hazzard. There was another one from right around that time frame. You guys remember a show called BJ and the Bear? That was a trucker and a little chimpanzee, and it never failed. Every single time he went through this town, wherever he was at, there was always some sort of mystery that needs solved, and of course he would be the one to solve it. Wow, those were so good, toasted just right. Well, that was a lot of fun for me talking about some of those old TV shows. If you guys have any favorite shows you used to watch, or even now, make sure and let me know in the comments. All right, I always love hearing about stuff like that. So, But I think that's about it for today. Hopefully, you're nice and relaxed now and ready to drift off to sleep. But as always, thanks for spending some time with me today. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for subscribing. I've gotten so many new subscribers over the last few months. It's just amazing. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the wonderful comments you send me every day. I still read each and every one of them, and I get a lot of comments these days too, but I still read them all. It's a real bright part of my day, so keep them coming, okay? All right, you guys stay safe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.